going on there, YouTube? Shut the fuck up. That's right, people, we are back. And I gotta say, holy shit, there's so much more room for activities. I love a clean vape room, let me tell you. But it's not about that, people. It's not about that at all. What it's about is this little mod right here. And today, people, we are taking a gander at the Vaporesso Gin mod. That's right, people, the Gin mod. It's got some stuff going on. Supposedly, it's scratch proof and fire retardant. So we're gonna test that out later on in the video. Does that sound good? Oh, and before we go any further, I got some really good news. I ordered the parts and I've already started the build on my new computer. It's gonna be really dope. And I'm waiting on this other monitor to come back in stock. And basically what all that means, it's gonna be some more live streams coming up and some other cool stuff. I got some plans. I'm gonna be able to give y'all the full 4K, 60 frames per second. It's gonna be good. We'll talk about that later. Might even do a video on it. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, without fucking around too much, people, let's go ahead and start this show. The Vaporesso Gin mod is a dual 18650 220 watt mod that has a shit ton of different modes that we will discuss later. You can get it in a few different colors, including this gradient finish, and it sells for about 40 to 50 bucks on the interwebs. All right, folks, let's take a look at packaging real quick. Should be pretty simple for this little guy. It's just a mod. They do have a kit version, but as we open it up, we notice a mod. That is something that you want to see every time you open up a mod box. You know what I mean? So, moving on, let's see what we got in here. Oh, all right. So, I'm sure there's gonna be like a warranty card thingy. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. Then we have a little bitty manual. And last but not least, we have a lovely little metal braided micro USB charging cable. And that is all she wrote, folks. All right, people, design and function. And I gotta say, this thing has a nice little texture to it. Offers a good little bit of grip. And I do like this gradient finish. As it gets darker towards the bottom, I can dig it. Feels pretty solid, pretty good size mod, not too shabby. We got all our buttons here, up, down, and menu button in the middle. Micro USB charge port, our fire button, which has a little indentation there. Maybe helps you find it, but you can find it pretty easy. Up top, we have a censored 510 spring loaded. Looks pretty good. Let's see, will it fit a mutant RTA? RTA, I'm used to saying triple RTA. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with this as I did with the, you guys know what's going on. But yes, 25 millimeters seems to be its threshold, but it sits there, it looks good. I can dig it. Down bottom, we have some venting. And if we put our fingernail right in that little slot, we got a magnetic back cover. Caution, do not use batteries with broken skin. Never heard it said like that, but hey, there we are. Pull tab, dual 18650s, designed by Vaporesso, made in China. Axon chip, all that good stuff. Bam, magnets, pop it right back on. And yeah, people, that's the skinny on how this thing functions. All right, people, now I got to show you screen and settings here. And this thing has a bunch of settings, but a pretty old school screen, as you can see. But so check it out. You got this middle button. You want to fuck with stuff? You go 3 clicks. Now they got some stuff here. This pulse mode, it's kind of weird. I kind of like it. I don't really understand it, but it pulses the wattage every 0.2 seconds. It's weird. It's different. You got power eco. You want to save some battery. Smart temp control, where like it recognizes whatever you got. It's supposed to even try to do temp control like no matter what, even with Canthal, but I don't really notice a huge difference there. Let me get back in here. Damn it, get in there, you son of a bitch. There we go. All right, and then we got this DIY mode, and this is gonna have a shit ton of your modes in here. Variable wattage, VT, which is all your different temp controls, SS, nickel, titanium, and MI. I don't know what the fuck MI is, and they didn't explain it. You can reset your ohms. Let me exit out of here. But yeah, you got variable voltage, you got the wattage curve, bypass mode, and then super player mode, which it lets you use a wider range of resistances, they say. Like on the RDAs that are like 0.03 to 5 ohm is what they say. But you're not gonna get output worth a damn at 0.03 on this thing. It doesn't work like that. It's not super player, my ass. Anyway, exit, and we're gonna back out. We got system set. You can reset the puff counter, adjust the brightness, flip the screen, and then reset everything to default. And it shows the version. Back out of there, and then exit. That is it. But as you can see, there's a lot of different stuff you can do. You got your battery percentage, all your information, resistance, and all that good stuff. It's different. It's different. There's a lot of stuff in here. I wish they explained it a little better, even in the manual. But anyway, that is the screen and settings, people. All right, people, shit's about to get real. Now, one thing I saw on their website that said this thing is scratch and flame resistant. So we got to find out. So let's see. Well, you know, maybe it meant just like I was actually just cutting on it. Let me see. Maybe it means just like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess they meant like light scrapes, but if you fucking cut it, it's pretty cut, but it doesn't feel bad. Still feels good on the hands. Now, let's go ahead. You know what? And let's just do this to be safe. You know, no sense in putting flames where batteries are, but you know, let's see what's going on here. Oh, it just wipes away. Hey, that's the flame part might be legit. All right, see, nothing coming through. Held the flame there for a minute, a little discolored, but a little warm. But hey, you know what? I think the flame part might be legit, you guys. Well, anyway, that's a little torture test. All right, folks, now it's time to talk about performance. And I gotta say, with all these modes and different things they got going on, I gotta say there's a couple of gimmicks in there. I didn't really notice a huge thing with the smart temp control stuff, but I gotta say one thing I was pleasantly surprised about is this pulse mode. I actually like it. Now, think back if you've been vaping a while. Remember the old mods like the Vamo and the iTaste? They had like that 60 hertz, that 66 hertz, snake bite, snake rattle, fucking fire tune. Well, this is like a more advanced, modern, smooth version of that. It's basically kind of like a power curve, but it's just going like it's hitting a little bit higher every so. I like it. I got it set to 71.5 watts on the pulse mode right now. We got this scent screen tanking effect. And let's see what's going on. There's something I like. It's almost like, you know how you take those prime puffs, like that? It's almost like it's doing that for you as you're firing, and there's no delay. It's just like, you know, it seems like the thing fires off right as soon as you press the button too. Like there's no delay, and it starts doing a fucking primer puff for you. It's kind of interesting. All the other modes seem fine. You got all kinds of TC, bypass, and you got the smart player stuff. I don't know about it, but I gotta say this is kind of cool. It's almost like, with the way it pulses, it allows, yeah, like a prime, like more air in between. I don't know, it's weird. But I enjoy the pulse mode. It's kind of a cool little gimmick. I enjoy that one. All right, folks, it's time to discuss pros and cons. Pros and cons. I gotta say, the build seems okay. I mean, you know, I scratched it up, stuff happened, but the build seems pretty good. It feels nice and smooth in the hand. Even after I burned it and scratched it, it feels nice. I like the texture on here. It's like, it's really soft and rubberized, but also grippy, and it just feels smooth to the touch. It's kind of different. I like the battery door situation, the tray, the ribbon, all of that is nice and tidy. It feels quality, no issues there. Spring-loaded center 510, can fit up to a 25mm atomizer without overhang. I can dig it there, I can dig it. Now, I'm not a fan of the screen. Even though it's got all kinds of modes and different stuff, and they added an extra button for the menu, that's cool, but I'm still not a fan of these older screens, but it's no biggie. Not gonna harp on it too bad. Got a lot of modes. Got a lot of modes, man. This thing has a la mode of modes, okay? There's a lot of them, but I gotta say I like that pulse mode the most. It's pretty cool. I do like that. Micro USB charging. Wish it would have been USB-C. I think everything should be USB-C moving forward and going on. You can charge faster, better connection, doesn't matter which way you plug it in, so forth and so on. And it's a standard across a lot of different devices that get charged nowadays, so it would have been cool for that. Besides the archaic screen and the lack of USB-C, beyond that, everything else is pretty nice. It's a pretty good little package. At the end of the day, people, the Vaporesso Gen is a pretty solid little package right here. You can get it with the tank. It's only like 20 bucks more or so, something like that. And you can have a nice little kit. It did pretty good in the little torch test. Not too bad, but you know, it did scratch pretty easy. But at the same time, pretty durable finish. Still feels good in the hand. Can't complain. I think this is an overall cool little piece right here. It's cool. And I gotta say, I'm a little smitten by its little pulse mode. Let me have another choke on that. That's all right. That's all right to me. All in all, not a bad mod, man, and I'm sure the kit with the tank's pretty good too. Overall, not too shabby, Vaporesso. I like this little mod, and I enjoy the paint finish too with the little gradient fade. That's kind of cool. But that's what I got for you, people. Links in the description. You can look around, take a gander. I don't give a shit. But I told you, and everybody was witness to it, and they know about it. So, holds up in the court of law. So that means, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Remember, doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, all right? As long as you're not on them gosh darn stinkies. That's what's important, all right? That's what's truly important. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and this Gen mod, we're out. You bring the blanket out, bring the boom. The night is young. Vaping saves more lives than playing striking vipers with your buddy.